WWAY3 checking in on downtown after hundreds rode in the new year over the weekend. Good evening and thanks for joining us for your news at 5. I'm Khaki Catlett.
And I'm Chris Phillips. New Year's Eve is one of the biggest party nights of the year in downtown Wilmington. With big crowds downtown often come big problems, but this year Wilmington police say there were no major issues except for the shortage of taxi cabs. WWAY's Ramon Herrera has more.
Talk to anyone who was out in downtown Wilmington New Year's Eve and they'll describe the scene the same.
There were a ton of people.
A good turnout in downtown Wilmington could have meant trouble, but Wilmington police say this New Year's went very smoothly. No large fights and only 6 arrests for minor charges. Downtown businesses like Gordon's Underground agree that the night went well, but there was one thing that lacked towards last call. Cabs.
I don't even know how people all get home a lot of times. Every year it's the same thing where there's a lot of people and no way to get home, so they call the cab companies and they just can't get a cab.
The police department agrees that the lack of cabs became an issue once again this new year. While many will say there are not enough cabs in the Cape Fear, these cab drivers at the airport say there are enough cabs. What there isn't enough of is permits from the city of Wilmington, which allows these drivers to pick up people downtown.
They call them non-Ws, which means they don't have a Wilmington taxi permit, and if they get caught going into downtown Wilmington, they get a citation saying they're illegally soliciting downtown.
While some cab drivers say more permits should be allowed, others say they would be happy if the city would make an exemption on busy party nights.
The city of Wilmington on certain nights of the year, maybe 3 nights of the year, should just have a clause in there. All cabs are permitted to work the whole county for them 3 nights. That way, everybody can get home.
In Wilmington, Ramon Herrera, WWAY News Channel 3.
Now, we tried contacting several members of City Council today. We did hear from Charlie Rivenbark, who thinks a permit exemption on busy party nights is worth looking into.
A New Hampshire man wanted for failing to register as a sex